Hello, everybody.
Hi there, how are we doing?
Can you get this? Do you recognize this? And he gets all really, really excited about it. Okay. So here we go. Now, what was the idea? What was the point of tonight? This is our first workshop where we're going to share stuff with you. Yes. Tonight, we're going to go live for 15 minutes. And what we're going to do is talk about football, sports, basically. And the point is for you to get some phrases, expressions that you may use when you are, for example, at the stadium, or not only when you talk about football.
Of course, I mean, if you're with some friends and then you have to communicate with them, you need to know what to interact, right? Because if you're talking about football, you need to know the phrases of football. You need to know the stats. You need to know different things, okay? Not only about the players and the football teams. You need to know the expressions that they use when they are in the stadium, when you are listening to a commentarist. Everything
And
is necessary.
even though there are broadcasts in Spanish, for example, from the Champions League,
Mhm.
it's always better if you have the option to get it in English, to know the expressions in English, because you're going to enjoy it even more.
Yes, because when you listen to a game in the original audio, right, it's better, right? Because when you are studying English, you need to understand the phrases, you need to understand the context about what they're talking about, and of course, they talk about advertisement, they talk about different things during the game because the game is being broadcast, right?
Yes.
But we are having a conversation until something amazing happens in
Mhm.
the field, and then you are like distracted. We are talking about something, and then oh my God, look at that!
What happened?
Jesus Christ!
So let's start now. Let's ask you, Ricky. Oh, and by the way, this is Ricky.
Hi,
I'm Stalin.
nice to meet
Just
you.
forgetting something really important, but now let's go with this. Let's think about this important word: supporter. So, which football team do you support?
Well, my favorite team is Juve, right? La
Uh-huh.
Vecchia Signora is wow, it's the best team ever, right?
Okay.
Now, my second favorite team is Real Madrid, right?
Uh-huh.
And also, I support whatever team Cristiano Ronaldo is in. I'm
So
sorry, I am a
now,
fan.
yeah, now he's also supporting Arab.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am in the Arab League.
Yeah.
I am an Al Nassr fan now.
Okay. See, so that is the idea. A supporter.
Yes,
A supporter.
a supporter is a person who is a fan of a team, right?
Mhm.
A person who follows the team everywhere they go, right? They can be playing local, they can be playing visitor, right? But you need to be there for your team, right? So in order to do this, you need to get your shirt. You need to like my boy here. He is supporting Ecuador,
I support
right?
Ecuador.
He
So I'm a
supports Ecuador.
supporter. I'm a fan of Ecuador. So I'm a supporter. Yes.
Yeah, that is
And that is
amazing.
important. So which team do you support?
That is a question.
Yeah.
Which team
do you support? Do you support local teams? Say, for example, here in Ambato, do you support Magra,
Or
Técnico,
Técnico
or
or
Muchugruna?
Muchugruna?
Yes. Which one do you support? And what about foreign teams, like from other countries? Which one do you support? Do you support Juve, Real Madrid, Barcelona,
or
Arab, Arab
Manchester
League,
City, Manchester
Manchester
United.
United? Yeah. So which one do you support? Now, let's continue with this. Which do you think? I mean, you've already said that. Who do you think is the most important, the most amazing player?
Well, Cristiano Ronaldo is the most amazing player in the planet. I'm sorry, I am a fan of Cristiano Ronaldo. He is the best. But there are so many players, so many players right now that they are playing very good. And let's not forget about Messi, right? Messi is like the eternal rivalry between Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi. They are always hand on hand, right? Of course, Messi he has more Ballon d'Or than Cristiano Ronaldo, But it's because of the fans. They vote because of the accomplishments of Messi. But let's not forget that there is Eden Haaland and the wow, this kid Mbappe that from PSG. There are so many people right now that they are doing crazy
And this
stuff.
is the idea here. So here we go. The best, the top of the top, the one that you consider, oh, there is no one better than him. So the
Yes.
best player.
Is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. The GOAT, Cristiano Ronaldo, my boy. I love that kid. It's amazing.
I like Pelé.
Well, Pelé is from another generation. I mean, he's the king. Yes, we have to admit Pelé is the king. But if you put Pelé to play right now, he's no match for Cristiano or Messi. It's different, because they play in different generations.
Different times,
And
different generations.
Imagine if you put Maradona to play today, he will never pass the defense of the Liverpool. Never.
Okay,
But
so-
back in the day, no one could stop him.
Okay, so let's go back to this. So here we're talking about supporters. Which team do you support? Are you a supporter of a football team? Do you like football at all? Yes. When you talk about supporters, you also talk about fans. It's the synonym. They are the same. And here we're also talking about the best player. The top of the top. That is a very important expression if you want to talk to your friends. They don't speak Spanish, they speak a different language, which is English. Then you can say, "Oh, who do you think is the best player?"
No, but there is another thing.
Mhm.
The worst player.
Yeah,
Who is
that's
the
it.
worst
So,
player?
The best on top. The
And
worst.
The worst is the worst player that you see this guy and you say like, oh my God, this guy is.
We are not going to mention any names now.
Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
we're not going
we
to.
are not going to say Harry Kane. No. We are not going to say
Okay.
Maguire. No, we're
No,
not going
don't
to say
say
names.
Don't say a word, okay? So now, here we go. Just recently, we get to have the VAR during matches.
Yes.
The VAR, which stands for the video assistant
Assistant
referee.
Yes.
Yeah, many people don't like this idea of the VAR, the video assistant referee. Do you like it? What is your opinion about that? What about you? Do you
Well,
like it or not?
I do like it, yes, because with the VAR, because the signal for the VAR is to do this, all right?
Mhm.
Now, every time that they do something in the field, right, that they need to check if it was a fault, if it was like I don't know, red card, yellow card, it was an interference there. They need to check on the VAR, all right? Now, if the referee needs to check because it's a double decision, he needs to stand for something, he needs to check on the VAR, right? And they get to see what happened in the play, right? They get different points of view because now we have cameras everywhere. Now, the cameras are located in different parts of the field, in the corners, in the sides. They get everything, right? So they need to check on this thing, right, to see the different perspectives of what happened and then take a decision. Because it's crazy. The other day happened. It was during this game. I think it was playing Arsenal. It was playing Arsenal, and it was crazy because this guy was getting to score, right? So he was in the area, right, to shoot for a goal, and then another football player hit him, right, and took off the shoe. I mean, he removed the shoe because it was a very big fault, right? And the referee, he gave him a yellow card to this guy, right, because he was pretending. And then he said, I lost the shoe. I lost my shoe. I mean, he made a fault.
Mhm.
You should check on the TV. Now, the referee went to check on the VAR, right? And he was right. So he removed the yellow card from the guy, apologized, and gave a penalty kick.
Mhm.
But that happened 2 times in the same game. That is something that never happens, all right?
Okay.
The same guy got 2 faults in the area, right? He got yellow card, and the referee had to apologize to this guy for making a mistake. So the VAR is now playing a very important role.
That would have never happened before.
Never happened
never
before.
at all. But see, here we have lots more vocabulary, which is important. to score a goal. That's how you say that, score. Yes, when obviously the ball gets inside the goal. Yeah,
Yay!
that's how you say.
And then you scream, "Ah!"
Yeah, that is a goal. You score a goal. Ricky also said you shoot to goal. So you shoot when you use your
Yes, when you
legs,
use
your legs.
you have to
You
kick the
shoot.
ball,
Yes.
and then it goes straight to the area.
Yeah. So you shoot, and also he said he mentioned the idea of showing cards to the players. Yes, to the football players in this case. So you show them a card, a red card, a yellow card. You know how that works.
Well, yeah, I mean, the
Yeah.
yellow card is when you commit a fault, but it's not as really important, right? Because okay, it's like a warning. Okay, it's like calm down because you are doing something incorrect. You need to get 2 yellow cards in order to get a red card.
Mhm.
When you get a red card, you get expelled from the game. You are out.
Mhm. Now, one important thing that you also should know and you should have in your vocabulary, in your phrases. You just mentioned Arsenal. You were talking about Manchester United, Manchester City, and you understand that there are many countries around the world, like England, like Argentina, like Brazil, like Ecuador, where people are really, really big fans of football. Now, what do you think about hooligans? Do you know the meaning of that word?
The hooligans. The
So,
hooligans are the most aggressive fans of a football team, right? Because they are the best of the best supporters ever from this team, but they get really aggressive.
too
Okay.
violent sometimes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Sometimes when your team is playing and you are a hooligan, you start a fight with the people from the other team. And they are just like, okay, but calm down. I am just enjoying the game. It's like, no, but you got the shirt. And they start fighting. And it's not something that is good because if you get to see that there are so many people that are not violent in the planet, and then you put these people to fight others, they create conflict. They create conflict, and it's not good. For example, I was in a pub one time, and then some Manchester United fans entered. Damn. Because the rivalry that exists between Manchester United and Manchester City,
City,
in the same city,
Yeah,
and they
okay.
fight. They fight wherever they are. They just go to a pub and then they see people with the blue shirts. They assume that they are people from the other team, and they start fighting.
And fights can be really big,
Yes.
like really, really
Sometimes the police has to interfere. Because,
Yeah, sometimes there are even hooligans who are banned from going to the football court. Yes, so if they want to go to the stadium, they just check for their names. They even have, as Ricky said, with the cameras, they have pictures
Yes,
of them.
they have cameras.
Yeah,
everywhere.
and they have those systems which they use to check who this person is. And if they see them around the football stadium, they simply say, you're not allowed in, you cannot go. And that's how big it can get.
Yeah.
So, hooligans, fights, not a good idea.
It's not a great idea. And don't mix it with alcohol, because hooligans on alcohol, they are even worse.
Even worse. Now, here, we're just about to close this very first mini workshop that we are offering you. If you obviously want to learn more about this, if you want to learn more phrases, more expressions to use to communicate on a regular basis, on an everyday basis, just come to Interpreter Languages School. We're going to help you a lot. Just
Yes.
before we close this, do you play football?
Yes, I do play football.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you any good?
Yes, yes, I am quite good. I used to play here in Parque del Sueño, right? I play on Saturdays, right?
Okay.
And I am Cristiano Ronaldo of Latin America. I'm so sorry, but you have to play like your idol. If you see
So
a player
he said.
for so long, then you start imitating the moves, so you get to play like him. Yes, it happens. It's something that happens.
But see, so this is the idea. Especially in countries like in Latin America, there are many people who like to also play. Many people who go to the football court. That's how you say that. It's a football court. The stadium where the stadium is where you have all people sitting and watching the play, the
But
game.
The football court is just the area where
The
you
area,
play
the green
soccer.
area, that is the
Yes.
football court. And of course, there is something that you also need to know. There are lots of things that we could learn to say about football, about
Yes.
other sports. Say even the word team, which is the group of people who play. That is something that you need to know. But again, if you want to have a deeper idea, a more
Conscious
yeah,
about
more
this.
conscious idea of what to say, how to use it. If you ever go to watch a football match in a different country where they speak English or where they probably speak another language, but they use English, we can help you with that.
Yes, and you can come here with us and receive lessons and classes and practices, and then you can come here to have conversation with us just for the enlightenment. All right.
Just for the enjoyment of that. Here we are to help you. So again, this was our very first mini workshop. We're going to be having more like this. Every single time we have this, it's going to be a different topic.
Yes.
So don't miss this live broadcast. Okay.
Yes. Enjoy, and remember, don't mix alcohol with football because it's a bad combo.
Or with any sports at all. Okay. So just enjoy it live. Be respectful. Be nice to yourself first, and then to the others. And see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.